pair
Hey
of
guys,
pants.
what?
It's time for a new pair of pants to sew the hole in your crotch.
That's real nice. Hey guys, welcome back to the WODdoc Project365, episode 93. Had a long week, kind of got geeked out. We had a lot of great people on the last couple of days. I hope that just myself, thanks, I imagine you were just doing something. I just hope just myself could suffice today. Anyway, have something I think really relates to many of the people today, because we all have desk jobs and we're all pretty sedentary. In fact, the facts say that we spend between 50 and 70% of the day, keep on feeling like you're like doing something, yeah. Between 50 and 70% of the day sitting. So here's how that relates to what we're doing today. Just a little prequel. What we are doing is working on the sub-occipital muscles, which are the muscles between the top of the head and like the first top third of the neck. So let's do a little posture thing right here. Most people when they sit, since we sit 50 to 70% of the day, and we have desk jobs and we're sedentary and we no longer work in fields and stuff like that, we should sit up nice and tall where our ear sits right over top of our shoulders, sits right over top of our hip. Okay, that doesn't always happen because as we fatigue, we start to round our shoulders. It's called a forward head carriage or upper cross syndrome. Now, little side fact, our head weighs somewhere between 10 and 12 pounds. For every inch that our ear comes forward, okay, we can add about 10 pounds in weight, or I should say in affected weight, due to the lever that's created over top of our head. So what will happen is these little muscles, these little sub-occipital muscles, which are normally responsible just for turning the head, now are responsible for holding up the head like such and turning the head. Because here's the cool thing, is our body won't let us, as we slouch down, just look down at the ground. We have a thing called a righting reflex, and that righting reflex makes us lift our head up. And that, over time, will cause those muscles to get smoked out. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take Kenny. By the way, make sure note, Kenny's wearing a WODdoc t-shirt. He is supporting the cause. WODdoc Saves Boobies. Jump on the site, grab that. It's my only little plug, but you'll see it every single day until the month is over. Anyway, Kenny, turn to the side to me. So we have a couple bone marks that we need to think about right here. We have this thing called the external occipital protuberance. They say the smarter you are, the bigger it is, and that obviously can't be true because he has an enormous one, and we know that Kenny's not that smart. But anyway, here's the point. I'm just going to mimic this with this PVC pipe so you can see what we're going to do. We're going to come off the external occipital protuberance, right? Or EOP, right? And all we're going to do is the bar itself is going to go from the side to the side. Except Kenny's actually going to do that by turning his head to the left and to the right, okay? Obviously, there's not going to be a guy standing right here. How are we going to mimic this? It is the easiest stretch, the easiest mobility, the easiest muscle mash that we have, because all we do is lay on our back and put our head on the bar. But the setup is a little bit important. We got a 25-pound plate and then a bar that's going to bring the bar just a little bit, just to give it some height, about 3 to 4 inches or so. He's going to find that little bump in the back of his head, and all he's going to do is just roll up on top of it, just like that. And then all we're going to ask him to do is try to touch his ears from left to the right. And he's going to spend 4 minutes or so doing that. It's a really, really, really simple stretch, and you'll be able to feel, it'll hit the muscle tissue on each side, right? We muscle mash that for 2 to 4 minutes, and then we're going to sit up. And once we do that, we're going to have Kenny sit up nice and tall. We don't want him to slouch, right? Like everybody likes to slouch like that. We want him to sit up nice and tall, okay? He's going to take his hand, grab the top of his head, look towards this armpit, okay? Whichever armpit he's grabbing towards, he can pull with that same arm, okay? Get a 1 or 2 second stretch. 1, 2. Go ahead to the other side. 1, 2. How do we intensify this stretch? I'll show you on this side. Kenny's going to take this hand, sit on top of it with his butt. Now, this shoulder can't go anywhere. It's locked down, right? So we'll just show you on this side. He's going to look that way, do the same exact stretch, except now his shoulder is held down. So step 1, muscle mash. Step 2, we get our stretch in, okay? About 2 seconds in each one. You're going to do about 30 reps on each side. If you want to intensify that stretch, you're going to sit on your butt. So guys, until next time, we're optimizing function to optimize performance, and Kenny is laying on me, so that's all cool. We'll see you guys later, all right?